I want to show you a weekly deal drop. Now, weekly deal drop, it drops on Monday across all categories, but these prices are kind of like a today's special price, but they're only good for a week. Now, we have something very special here, the precious gemstone. We have jadeite and nephrite, and I want to show you because you have a couple of choices to make, but one has already sold out. Let me show you right here on the back of my hand here. This is the gold tone. You have an opportunity to grab that gold tone. The gold tone is by far most limited, but I want to show you all of them together because this is the nephrite. This is going to be the darker of the precious gemstone. And this is natural, genuine gemstone. This is not color treated, right? This has not been dyed. This is the natural gemstone. Now, you can also get this in silver tone as well, but I will let you know the gold tone is going very quickly. We're already sold out of the gold tone in the green jadeite. So you have the green jade, you have the dark green jade, and then you have the nephrite, which is going to be the darkest one of all. But when you look very closely, that is not just a simply decorated bale. When you look very closely, you're going to see the Chinese symbol, the Chinese character for good fortune, for good blessings, for good luck. That you see that symbol a lot at Chinese New Year, right? You see that as prosperity and love. And I want to show you also at the same time the back of this. I'm going to flip it over for just a second. Chris, do you mind if I flip this over? Because I'm so impressed by the detailing in the back. Again, that Chinese symbol right there in the middle that you're getting. Good fortune, good blessing, beautiful open filigree finished work there. $69.98 for a genuine, precious gemstone Stella Chow. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about what this precious gemstone kind of means to the culture.
Right. Well, it is something that we have worshipped and loved for over 6,000 years. Over 6,000 years. So back to the Neolithic time, they were using jade to pray to the heaven. They believe in all the ceremonies. If you hold a piece of jade and you could speak to the heaven directly because it's a stone of heaven. And also they use it as an instrument for ceremonies and rituals and celebrations because jade makes a very beautiful sound when they click to each other. Right. And they cling all the way to the heaven. It's just like what they believe in incense ascending to heaven. Right. So the sound of jade hitting each other also ascends to heaven. So it's one of those only stones that you really see, it's a precious stone that you see in museums. Right. You don't really see it in jewelry store because it is very rare. So it is usually in the museums. I love Victoria and Albert Museum in London. They have some of the most beautiful jade pieces. Of course, New York Metropolitan Museum. So it is for us, it is always something only the royal family would have. And up until the last dynasty, that's where my family is from the last dynasty, jade is only carved in the royal families, only carved in the imperial carving station. Nobody can have jade. And there's, jade is indigenous to China. But the jadeite that we're using, the gem quality jadeite, are from Myanmar. So it's like one of those places. The reason we still have jadeite is because Myanmar is one of those countries closes quite often. And jade didn't really come to the the Western world until the turn of the century. And to have those pieces, what you're talking about, the pieces we see in the museums, the piece that means so much to the culture, to be able to wear that, to have that close to your body, to give this as a gift, and all of the symbolism in this piece, like the six-sided bale, which 6 is a number of good fortune and good blessing, right? The Chinese symbol for good fortune and good blessing, the almost lily-looking leaves of the prongs that are set, that kind of beautiful look, it's a detail that has been thought out, and a very nice, beautiful, strong chain, 18 inches with a 2-inch extender. Now, I do need to give an update, Stella. This is going very quickly. I'm going to ask my producer. I believe it is in the jade. Is it the one that we're seeing right there, that light-colored jade? How many do we have left total in those? I think it's about 350 remaining, and that is going to be it. So let's talk through some of the other ones here as I show you on the display, because sometimes when you're watching with me here on TV, sometimes the colors look very close together. In person, you can see. Okay, let's talk about the gold tone. So gold tone is going to be right over here in the nephrite. That is the darkest.
160. That is it.
Oh, wow.
160 at this price of $69.98. That's the one you're seeing right there on top. Now we're gonna move down to the dark green. 180. And look how that gold tone just really brings out the life of that jade, of that precious gemstone.
Right. I think the gold and the dark green is just perfect.
So
and there are two kinds of jade. One is Nephrite jade,
yes.
and the other is jadeite jade. And jadeite jade is usually the more expensive of the jade. You know, some of the colliers, just a beaded collier went up as in the auction block for 23 million euro. Yeah, that was in the, I was there in Hong Kong 2015 or somewhere around there. So it is actually very expensive, and this is like only recent years we're able to find this beautiful blue water. I call it the blue water, the darker jade. Everything you see here is natural.
It's natural.
There's no color enhanced. Jade is one of those stones that people loves to copy because it's very hard to get. I think I have been with you guys. Well, I have been with HSN for a long time because I design other jewelry too. But with just the jade, I've been with you guys for 14 years. It's a very rare commodity. I don't get to come on much, but I feel I'm an ambassador for jade. My ancestor loved jade. One of Empress Dowager, she spends the whole Navy budget for jade. For jade. For jewelry, actually, but jade is one of the main ones. But what's so special about this piece is, you know, I just became a grandmother, and I have my precious granddaughter, Lily. Lily. And when I think of Lily, it's really a water lily. You know, we say a lily, but it's really a water lily. So it kind of grows from pond, from mud, but when it comes out, it's refreshing and beautiful and pure. And pure, exactly.
That's what we think of.
So it goes so well hand in hand with jade. And the back of that design.
Oh, that open work is stunning.
That is so romantic. You could almost, it's so exotic.
Yes, you could almost wear it that way as well. And the fact that they've worked in the design, right? When you're looking at jewelry, you're looking at artisanship. You're looking at how genuine it is. You're looking at craftsmanship. You have it all in here. The way they've worked in that design. My wife is Chinese. And so my whole family Chinese. So at Chinese New Year, we see that symbol for good health and good fortune and good wealth that now you can wear year-round all the time. You have to have a piece of jade in your collection.
And with the word fu, fu is one of the most important word in, like, auspicious word in the Chinese. We always say, you know, everything is fu lu shou. Fu is good luck, lu is prosperity, shou is longevity, but fu goes on top. Is everything is all about fu.
Well, this is your opportunity.
All the blessing. And such a big piece of jade.
It is. It's a beautiful big piece of jade. Great drop, $69.98. That is on a weekly deal drop. That goes away this week. Stella, thank you so much for being here. So lovely to work with you and be here with you in studio. 008519. That is your item number. Those gold tones are going very quickly. I just want to give you a little heads up.